Yo, 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 what's good, fam?
The internet is straight up on fire right now. Fans are in complete shock, Twitter's blowing up, and the rap world is caught up in the biggest betrayal saga we've seen in years. We're talking about the Baddies. Yeah, those wild exes, shady managers, and ride-or-die friends who turned around and stole everything from some of your favorite rappers. We're not just talking petty drama. Nah, this is full-on Hollywood-level betrayals, backstabbing, and secret receipts that'll leave you shook. Imagine a trust so deep, then ripped apart overnight with lies, money heists, and social media clapbacks that broke the internet. But here's the kicker. Not everyone's telling the full truth. And the real story? It's messier than you think. There's secret text messages, leaked videos, and even mysterious disappearances of stacks of cash. Hold up. You think you know who the villains are? Think again, because what started as a quiet breakup turned into a citywide drama with friends turning enemies and careers hanging by a thread. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned, because we're about to spill all the tea on the wildest thefts, betrayals, and backlashes in rap history. Let's get it. It started like any other love story in the rap game. Young Blaze was riding high, dropping hits back to back, and everyone was obsessed with his ride-or-die Tasha TT Monroe. She wasn't just his girl. She was his manager, his muse, the one holding down the fort while he chased the bag. Their relationship was public but tight. Instagram posts dripping with affection, private parties, studio sessions together, and what looked like a bond unbreakable. Fans loved the couple and called them the power duo. But behind the scenes, things weren't as perfect as the gram showed. Sources close to the rapper said the vibe started shifting right after Blaze's platinum album dropped, titled Flame Up. The success brought stacks of cash, new attention, and with it, the first cracks in trust. The money flowing into the label, the tours, the endorsements. It was massive. But so was the pressure. Reports surfaced that TT started making questionable financial moves. At first, it was small things. Charging personal expenses to the label card, slipping some cash for luxury shopping. But soon it escalated. She allegedly opened secret bank accounts, funneling Blaze's earnings without his knowledge. Even worse, some of the checks meant to pay producers and collaborators mysteriously disappeared, and when questioned, TT got defensive. Things came to a head during a now viral Instagram live session, where Blaze confronted her. "How could you do this to me?" he shouted, his voice breaking, the pain raw. The argument was intense, with both sides yelling, accusing, trying to explain the unexplainable. The footage leaked quickly and spread like wildfire, sending the internet into chaos. Fans reacted instantly. Twitter exploded with hashtags like Blaze Betrayed and TT Exposed, with thousands pouring out their opinions. Some condemned TT as a gold-digging snake. Others felt sorry for Blaze and vowed to support him no matter what. The comment sections were wild, emotional, angry, confused. Some even questioned if this was just a publicity stunt. But most believed the betrayal was real. The family was left divided. Some of Blaze's closest friends took TT's side, claiming she was just trying to protect herself in a ruthless industry. Others sided with the rapper, saying trust had been shattered beyond repair. Social media battles broke out, with supporters of both sides clashing like rival rap crews. The drama turned from personal to public, with no end in sight. But the story didn't stop there. Just when people thought TT was acting alone, a shocking twist emerged. Lil J, TT's best friend and former assistant to Blaze, came forward with receipts proving that TT had a whole crew helping her cover tracks. Apparently, some of Blaze's closest inner circle members were complicit, laundering money, falsifying documents, and hiding evidence. Lil J leaked screenshots of conversations where TT instructed her team to handle everything quietly and keep Blaze in the dark. She even shared voice notes where TT laughed about playing the game and getting away with it. The receipts were undeniable, and fans lost their minds. This revelation tore through the rap community like a storm. Now it wasn't just a personal betrayal. It was a conspiracy. A calculated takeover of Blaze's empire by people he trusted most. The family was left divided more than ever. Some tried to mediate, but emotions ran high and trust was broken beyond repair. The online fan wars intensified. Some created memes mocking TT and her crew. Others posted heartfelt videos defending Blaze's legacy. The comment sections were flooded with conspiracy theories, accusations, and cries for justice. The scandal was trending for weeks, dominating rap news outlets, YouTube reaction channels, and even late-night podcasts. Amidst the chaos, new details continued to drip out. An anonymous source claimed TT had sold some of Blaze's unreleased beats to rival artists, making off with a huge payday. Another insider said several expensive cars bought for Blaze's label were registered under fake names, linked to TT's family members. The financial damage was staggering. Estimates put the total loss in the millions, not just in money, but in trust, reputation, and career momentum. Blaze's team scrambled to contain the fallout, issuing vague statements promising investigations and legal action, but the damage was done. Meanwhile, TT kept a low profile for a while, but she wasn't silent. Cryptic posts on Instagram hinted she was fighting her own battles and playing chess while others play checkers. Fans speculated whether she was planning a comeback or a full-blown counterattack. Then, just when it seemed like the drama had peaked, a leaked audio surfaced. TT talking to a close confidant about how she never meant to hurt Blaze. But the game changes people. She admitted feeling trapped in the relationship and seeing the money as her only way out. The raw emotion in her voice added a new layer to the story. Was she a villain, victim, or something in between? The rap community was split. Some praised TT for her honesty and resilience, while others condemned her for greed and betrayal. The internet couldn't stop debating, and the story became more than just a feud. It was a cautionary tale about trust, love, and money in the rap world. As if the financial theft and emotional warfare weren't enough, the personal fallout was devastating. Blaze's family reportedly tried to intervene multiple times, but were met with resistance from both sides. Some relatives blamed TT, others blamed Blaze for ignoring warning signs. The family gatherings turned tense and awkward, with some members choosing sides and others staying silent. The division was felt publicly too. During an awards show shortly after the scandal broke, Blaze was noticeably absent, fueling rumors that he was either dealing with legal issues or avoiding the spotlight due to the ongoing drama. Meanwhile, TT attended a high-profile event with a new crew, showing off her latest luxury acquisitions and making headlines for all the wrong reasons. The timing couldn't have been worse. Blaze was supposed to be on the rise, with new music ready to drop and tours planned. Instead, his career was overshadowed by one of the most brutal personal and financial betrayals in recent rap history. Fans wondered if he would ever recover, or if this was the beginning of the end for the flame-up rapper. The internet, of course, stayed relentless. Memes, reaction videos, and live debates dominated social platforms. Influencers weighed in, giving their takes on who was right or wrong, who had the upper hand, and what would happen next. The drama wasn't just entertainment, it was a cultural moment, reflecting real struggles of loyalty, money, and fame in hip-hop. But as the dust settled, one thing was clear. No one in Blaze's circle would ever be the same again. The bonds of friendship and family were shattered, and the lines between ally and enemy blurred beyond recognition. The stakes were higher than ever, and the next move would be critical. And here's where the rise and fall of a power couple turned bitter rivals, trust broken and millions stolen, with the rap world watching every move. But this story isn't over. The next chapter dives deeper into another rapper's nightmare, where a trusted manager went rogue and shook the scene to its core. Stay tuned. Young Blaze and TT's explosive fallout. Now let's switch gears to another brutal betrayal shaking the rap scene. K Dollar and his former manager, Simone "Slick" Davis. These two were tight, like family, a dynamic duo climbing the charts together. But behind the scenes, Simone was playing a dangerous game that would soon tear everything apart. Dollar's rise was meteoric. Sold-out tours, viral hits, and a loyal fan base that believed in his grind. Simone managed all his business affairs, handled contracts, and was praised as the mastermind behind his success. But as K Dollar's star rose, Simone's loyalty started to fray, and rumors began swirling about shady financial moves. It started with small whispers, unpaid producers, delayed payments to studio engineers, and mysterious withdrawals from the tour budget. Insiders hinted that Simone was skimming off the top, funneling money into accounts no one knew about. K Dollar was busy grinding in the studio, trusting Simone to handle the business side. Little did he know, the trust was about to be shattered. Things escalated when leaked texts revealed Simone secretly negotiating with rival labels, offering unreleased tracks for sale without K Dollar's consent. The betrayal cut deep. These tracks were supposed to be the foundation for his next album, a project that could have catapulted his career to a new level. Fans caught wind of the leaks and exploded on social media. TikTok videos mocking Simone went viral, with users dubbing her Slick the Thief. The fan base rallied behind K Dollar, flooding Twitter with "For a Freak Dollar" and demanding justice. The comment sections became battlegrounds, with heated debates about management ethics and the dangers artists face trusting the wrong people. K Dollar finally broke his silence in a private interview with a close friend. "I trusted her like a sister, and she stabbed me in the back. It's hard to focus on music when your own team's stealing from you." His voice cracked with emotion, revealing the toll the betrayal took on his mental health and creativity. Then came an unexpected twist. Simone dropped a diss track, aimed at K Dollar, laying bare intimate details of their falling out, personal secrets, and industry gossip. It was raw, emotional, and had fans divided. Some saw Simone as a victim of a toxic system. Others saw her as a calculated villain trying to save face. Social media blew up with reactions. Influencers posted reaction videos dissecting Simone's verses, pointing out where she told the truth and where she clearly exaggerated. YouTube channels created hour-long breakdowns debating who was in the right, who was in the wrong, and what this meant for K Dollar's future. Amidst all the chaos, legal threats flew back and forth. K Dollar's team claimed they were suing for breach of contract and theft, while Simone's lawyers fired back, denying all allegations, calling it a messy personal dispute blown out of proportion. The drama spilled into every corner of the internet. The personal toll was undeniable. K Dollar cancelled shows, postponed album releases, and retreated from the spotlight. The industry whispered about whether this betrayal would end his promising career before it really began. Fans rallied, but the damage lingered. At the same time, Simone flaunted a lavish lifestyle on social media, private jets, designer clothes, exclusive parties. Critics called it tone-deaf, accusing her of rubbing salt in the wounds. She posted cryptic captions about doing what you gotta do and surviving the jungle, fueling speculation she was playing the long game. But then, another twist hit. A leaked audio clip surfaced where Simone admitted feeling trapped in the industry, struggling to keep up with the demands and resorting to desperate moves to secure her future. Her voice sounded vulnerable, adding a new layer to the story. Was she a ruthless thief or a victim of a broken system? The rap community remained divided. Some rallied behind K Dollar, praising his strength and resilience. Others sympathized with Simone, calling out the pressures women face in an unforgiving industry. The story became a lightning rod for broader conversations about trust, power, and survival in hip-hop. As the dust settled, one thing was clear. The manager-artist relationship is fragile, and betrayal can come from the closest people you trust. K Dollar's journey was a cautionary tale about how success can attract snakes, and how staying vigilant is just as important as grinding in the studio. And while this chapter seemed like the end of the road for K Dollar and Simone's partnership, the rap game never stays quiet for long. As one drama fades, another rises. And next up is a street-level betrayal that hits even harder because it's about family, loyalty, and stolen riches. The story of Lil V and Monique Mo Money will shock you to your core. But before we dive into that, let's take a moment to reflect on K Dollar's fall from grace and Simone's controversial rise. It's a raw reminder that in this industry, trust is currency. And once it's gone, there's no easy way back. Right after the K Dollar and Simone saga shook the industry, the streets started buzzing about a more personal kind of betrayal. Lil V and his lifelong friend, Monique Mo Money Williams. This one hit way closer to home because it wasn't just business. It was family, loyalty, and a bond built over years, all shattered in the worst way possible. Lil V and Mo Money grew up in the same neighborhood, sharing dreams of making it big in the rap game. They were inseparable, known as the dynamic duo, who promised to rise together. Mo Money wasn't just a friend. She was the person Lil V trusted most, the one who helped him move through the early struggles, celebrated his first big check, and stood by him when the fame came knocking. But as Lil V's star rose, so did temptations and pressures. What started as minor things, missing watches, cash disappearing from the studio, quickly spiraled into a full-blown heist. Sources say Mo Money allegedly stole over $200,000 worth of jewelry, cash, and even Lil V's rare sneaker collection, which was legendary among collectors and fans alike. At first, Lil V tried to brush it off, hoping it was a misunderstanding. But the truth came crashing down when he caught Mo Money trying to sell his signed gold chains on the low. The confrontation happened during a family barbecue, a setting supposed to be about love and unity, but instead turned into a war zone. "You were supposed to be my sister! How do you steal from family?" Lil V shouted, the pain and disbelief clear in his voice. The whole argument was captured on Snapchat, and the clip went viral within hours. Fans were shocked, flooding Twitter with "Try Mo Money theft" and sharing theories about what drove Mo Money to betray someone so close. Emotions ran high, and the fallout was messy. Family members were forced to pick sides. Some stood by Lil V, furious at the betrayal, while others tried to understand Mo Money's perspective. The household was divided, and the vibe was heavy with sadness and anger. Fans weren't shy either. Social media became a war zone with comment section battles between supporters and skeptics. Some accused Mo Money of jealousy and greed, believing she wanted to jumpstart her own career at Lil V's expense. Others speculated deeper motives, financial desperation, industry pressure, or even manipulation by outside forces. The rumors spiraled out of control. One anonymous insider claimed Mo Money was trying to launch her own label, and the theft was a way to fund her startup. Another said she was being used by rival crews to sabotage Lil V's rise. None of it was confirmed, but the drama kept fans hooked. In the aftermath, Lil V's music slowed down. The emotional toll of betrayal by someone so close was heavy. Interviews showed a vulnerable side of the rapper rarely seen, a young man grappling with trust issues, loss, and heartbreak. Fans sent waves of support, encouraging him to stay strong and rise above the chaos. Mo Money, on the other hand, went radio silent for a while, sparking even more speculation. Then, cryptic Instagram posts appeared, hinting she was fighting for survival and doing what's necessary. The captions were vague, but hinted at remorse and a tough road ahead. The streets, of course, never let up. Conspiracy theories about secret paybacks, double crosses, and hidden alliances dominated forums and chats. Some said this betrayal was part of a bigger power play in the rap scene. Others thought it was just a tragic fallout of fame and money. Amidst all this, one of the most heartbreaking parts was how the theft fractured friendships beyond Lil V and Mo Money. Mutual friends distanced themselves, social circles split, and loyalty became a scarce commodity. What was once a tight-knit crew felt more like a battlefield. Yet through the mess, Lil V showed resilience. He started dropping hints in his music about betrayal and survival, weaving his pain into his bars. The fans responded, making those tracks instant anthems of strength and comeback spirit. It was a reminder that even the deepest wounds could fuel the hottest flames. Just when people thought the Lil V story had reached its peak, a new leak dropped. A private phone call between Mo Money and an unknown figure plotting moves against Lil V. The recording added fuel to the fire and left fans wondering if this betrayal was just the beginning. And here we are, in the thick of it. Street-level betrayal with all the raw emotion. Money lost, trust broken, and a rapper trying to pick up the pieces. But the drama doesn't stop here. Next, we dive into how the social media chaos exploded and the rap world reacted in real time, turning these stories into viral spectacles. The internet's wild reaction is the real story now. Fans picking sides, influencers jumping in, and viral moments that turned private pain into public spectacle. Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over, and the drama keeps unfolding in ways you won't believe. right after the Lil V and Mo Money betrayal blew up. The internet exploded into chaos. Like a powder keg ready to blow, fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with non-stop commentary, memes, and conspiracy theories that turned this personal mess into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Hashtags like Himane's Lil V betrayed, I Mo Money exposed, and Jamai Rap Drama 2025 trended for weeks straight, turning every new leak into a viral event. The comment sections were absolute battlegrounds. You had the ride-or-die supporters of Lil V fiercely defending him, dropping his verses as evidence of his pain and loyalty, calling Mo Money the ultimate snake. On the flip side, some fans showed sympathy for Mo Money, arguing the pressures of the industry and survival tactics explained her actions. A messy grey area where no one was completely innocent. Influencers and rappers alike couldn't stay silent. Reaction videos popped up everywhere, some sympathizing with Lil V's heartbreak, others breaking down Mo Money's side. Even bigger names in hip-hop weighed in, making this a national conversation, a reminder that betrayal isn't just street drama, but a reflection of the cracks in the industry's shiny facade. The social media wars got so intense that live debates broke out on YouTube streams, where fans called in to pick sides, vent frustrations, and speculate on what would happen next. These debates became must-watch events, with tensions so thick you could cut it with a knife. Fans waited eagerly for every new detail, every snippet of leaked audio or screenshot, turning the story into a real-time soap opera. Besides the fan wars, there were also the meme lords turning every awkward family barbecue argument, every shady move into viral clips and inside jokes. Mo Money taking it all and Lil V Cryface became viral meme formats, spreading across platforms and even crossing over into mainstream pop culture. It was a crazy blend of humor and heartbreak, typical of how the internet processes drama today. But the stakes were high. Beneath all the jokes and viral moments, careers hung in the balance. Brands started distancing themselves from Mo Money amid the scandal, dropping sponsorships quietly. Lil V's management scrambled to rebuild his image, emphasizing his strength and resilience. The pressure from fans and industry insiders was relentless. Even the legal side of things made headlines. Lawsuits and counter-lawsuits were filed. And though many details were sealed, rumors about settlement talks leaked, fueling even more speculation about who really got the short end of the stick. The drama turned into a high-stakes chess game with millions on the line. Amidst the chaos, the rappers themselves tried to stay focused on music. Lil V dropped a surprise single with raw lyrics about betrayal and loyalty, which instantly climbed the charts, proving that sometimes pain can fuel art in powerful ways. Mo Money teased a new project too, hinting at a comeback filled with truths that haven't been told. Fans were hooked, waiting to see who would win this war of words. But the bigger question remained. Would this drama destroy careers for good, or was it just the beginning of a new chapter? The rap world was watching, waiting for the next move, the next diss, the next leak that could flip the script entirely. Every fan comment, every viral clip, every influencer take was part of the unfolding saga. A story that felt bigger than just one or two people, but a whole culture grappling with loyalty, money, and fame. This whirlwind of betrayal, heartbreak, and viral chaos showed the raw, unfiltered side of the rap game, where trust can be shattered in an instant, and every move is scrutinized by millions. It was a brutal reminder that behind the glam and glitz, the rap world is filled with real human drama, with winners and losers, friends turned foes, and secrets waiting to be exposed. And with that, the main body of our story comes to a close. 4 tales of betrayal and theft that rocked the rap scene to its core, each more shocking than the last. But the drama doesn't end here. The rap game is always evolving, and who knows what scandal is lurking just around the corner. So, to recap, these betrayals shook the rap game to its core. From Young Blaze's heartbreak and stolen money, to K Dolla's manager Simone playing dirty, to Lil V's own friend Monique stealing from him, and the wild social media chaos that turned everything viral. This isn't just personal beef. It's a dangerous game of trust, loyalty, and fame. Fans voiced their opinions, influencers sparked debates, and the rap community was buzzing with real street-level drama where everyone's picking sides. Now the big question, will these feuds destroy their careers for good, or are they just temporary storms that'll make these artists even stronger? Will Blaze, K Dollar, Lil V, and their betrayers change the game forever? Or is this just another episode in the never-ending saga of rap drama? What do you think? Were these betrayals planned? Or did circumstances push people to the edge? Who's the real villain and who's the victim? Drop your thoughts down below and share your take with everyone. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the hottest and wildest rap drama updates. The rap world never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the raw, real, and addictive gossip you crave. Until next time, stay tuned and keep it locked right here.